Wow. 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 Wow.
So this magic rock is gonna guide us to a mysterious planet?
Well, since you're asking, I'm assuming they've already told you this, so take a sin for annoying repetition. The way she's cupping that rock, there's no way Hunk can see it from that angle.
I'm afraid someone's been rugling your wimble, Prince Lotor. Oriander's just an Altean folktale. It doesn't actually exist.
Corin of all people should know that nothing is ever just simply a folktale in shows.
That's what I thought, Karan. But now, I have a feeling it is quite real.
Well, it's way more than just a feeling, telling us how you literally made the rock show you a magic map to said place.
It is the birthplace of all Altean alchemy, the place where King Alfor learned the secrets that helped him create Voltron.
Didn't the alchemy exist before Voltron did? I do remember Alfor being an alchemist in the flashback before he built Voltron.
May enter the quintessence field.
And what makes you the authority on crazy Altean nonsense? Karan knows more magical made-up gobbledygook than anyone I've ever met.
Shut the hell up, Lance. This has nothing to do with you and your pointless objections.
Thank you, Lance. And I can assure you, King Alfor never mentioned anything to me about traveling to Oriand.
How exactly did this place become a folktale anyways? Wasn't Alfor the first person to go there? So the only person who could have spread rumors were him. Yet here Corin is saying that Alfor never mentioned it.
I have been researching Oriand for centuries, hoping to learn more about my Altean ancestry.
Okay, so you're not just going to skip over the fact that Lotor just admitted to being centuries old. Is it because he's the child of two technical zombies? Is that why he can live for so long? Is he a zombie?
Aren't you a little busy running your empire to take a magical vacation?
Lotor doesn't have to physically labor for his empire to stay alive. Name the last time Zarkon did literally anything for his empire other than say yes or no to certain propositions.
If this voyage is successful, the universe will finally be on the path to peace.
Oh, because no one else in the world has their own individual problems. Hell, Earth itself is disgustingly unpeaceful.
Wait a tick. That's the Petrolean Zone. The what now? The Petrolean Zone is a mysterious part of space where ships enter and are never heard from again.
Oh, so it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's literally in the shape of a triangle. Why didn't they just call it the Space Bermuda Triangle if they were going to so blatantly rip it off anyways?
Princess, that area has been deemed unsafe to navigate for ages.
We will approach with caution.
Oh, really? I thought you would have just floored the gas into the dangerous area.
What's that up ahead? An asteroid belt?
No. It's a graveyard.
None of that even remotely looks like asteroids. Also, why are there so many ships wrecked in this place? Did most of the pilots just look at the destroyed ships and shrug it off like they weren't in an area that was deemed unsafe?
What caused them all to lose power?
I don't know, maybe the fact that they're all broken and
No one knows.
I think we just found out.
Oh, well that was easy.
Unbelievable! It's a white hole!
Whoa! Take that, theoretical physics!
Yo, what did hypothetical physics ever say against white holes?
It's blasting this whole area with crazy high radiation.
All the energy must have fried those ship systems.
Odd assumption to make considering your ship is experiencing no problems of the sort. Actually, why wasn't it common knowledge that there was a white hole here? The ship's computers identified that there was a white hole there at a safe enough distance that they could turn around and leave if they wanted to.
The wise stand back from the fire. Fools are burned on the pyre. The mystic becomes one with the flame. The embers and he are the same.
Whoa, random ancient riddle out of nowhere. Also ancient riddle cliche.
I discovered it carved next to a cave painting of a fiery sphere. I never realized until now that it describes the route to Oriand.
But the white hole isn't a sphere. It's just your typical dramatic beam of light.
We must go into the white hole.
Are you guys serious? We're navigating by cave poetry now?
Never mind the cave poetry. The fact that they're going to find a way to literally defy physics and enter the unenterable is worthy of infinite sins, but I'll be merciful this time.
Quite the opposite. It is a mission of life discovery.
You need to zip it!
No, Lance, you need to zip it. Jeez, always talking that mess when his voice isn't needed at all. They literally could have told Jeremy Shada to go home while recording this episode because Lance shouldn't be saying anything. But seeing how Jeremy acts when he doesn't get his way with certain things, I understand why Lance still has useless nothings to say.
This is as far as we can go. Any further and we'll be affected by the Petrolean Zone's radiation.
We can literally see the physical effects of the radiation coming into contact with your ship, yet somehow with you being closer to the white hole than all of the other dead ships, you're not affected by the radiation yet? Sounds like the animators just wanted a cool shot of the ship near the white hole without actually taking into consideration the white hole. Also, aren't they already inside of the Space Bermuda Triangle? Do the effects of it only take place in the very center of the area? Also, judging by the distance the ship is away, how the f did any of the other ships end up getting affected? Did each and every one of them attempt to fly through the giant white hole? Are you actually f***ing kidding me? No, I seriously think they do it just to piss people like me off now. Okay, so since a white hole is just the reverse of a black hole and not even light is fast enough to escape a black hole, does this mean that Voltron is currently traveling faster than the speed of light? Also, this white hole is physics-based, not quintessence-based, so how is Voltron not affected by the radiation?
Why is it attacking us?
Actually, yeah. Why is it attacking Voltron? Voltron is clearly related to this thing, so what's the deal? Stop the lion-on-lion violence. Not even Keith is as annoying as these constant screams of agony that shouldn't even be happening because Voltron is getting hit, not them physically. Also, why are they still there? If there's nothing for them to attack, then why aren't they retreating?
The mark of the chosen.
Chosen one cliche. Jesus, they should just call this episode Cliches, bitch.
It will only allow worthy Alteans through.
Oh, thanks for the tip!
That's what she said.
We must get back to the castle.
This Guardian goes out of its way to hit Voltron while it's leaving. But more irritatingly, how do 5 whole people get surprise attacked by something that has been constantly attacking already? Did they just forget it was there?
I can't control my lion!
Me neither. I've lost power.
Ah! I'm dead in the water!
I think we all are.
These lions aren't going anywhere.
Did you all have to say variations of the exact same thing? Also, this is the exact thing that happens anytime Voltron is blasted apart. So what the hell do you all keep mentioning it for?
Everyone, prepare for a manual EVA.
Why does Shiro say EVA instead of just saying evacuation? Is it that hard?
I managed to restore auxiliary power, but it won't last long. If we don't get the castle up and running within the next quintet, we'll be out of here.
Why can't the auxiliary power generate the oxygen you need? Seems like that would be the first basic necessity that it would take care of.
Maybe we can decrease our breathers by 1.
What's up with your face?
Everyone just going to ignore Lance's casual death threat? Okay.
You have them too.
It's called the mark of the chosen.
It's called awful convenient ship favoring.
They are mentioned in some of the Orion legends. They indicate those worthy of entering the realm.
Good to know Orion legends are racist as f. Also, this isn't the first thing that comes to Lotor's mind before they try to enter the realm. Definitely a super important thing to leave out.
Her father had greater alchemic understanding than any before him. Others are less magical.
Oh, so Alteans are just biologically racist. I can't even blame Allura for her past behavior anymore.
The monster is a god keeping the unworthy out. It won't hurt us.
Yeah, and before you thought it wasn't going to hurt us!
Lance, you stupid ass bitch boy. Lotor didn't even know that the Guardian was there the first time, so he couldn't think that something he didn't know about could hurt you.
How are you gonna get there? We're stuck!
How did you get back to the ship from your lion? Did they forget about the radiation that the white hole gave off? Their personal transporters shouldn't work and they both have hella cancers right now. Hey, wait a minute. You can't fool me. You stole those gliders from the set of the first Avengers movie. Boop. Quick intermission here because this shit is taking too long. Spam V in the comments for vegans. Lotor doesn't follow basic flying safety rules. No capes, damn it.
None of my research or travels have prepared me for this.
Which makes them all practically useless then. Oh look, the return of the bodily sound effect sins. Why is Lance's leg squeaking? Put some WD-40 on that bitch.
Now?
Yes. No. Wait, what?
We're not talking to you, Lance.
Yeah, Lance, shut the hell up.
I'm feeling so confused. It's like... what? Like I'm not myself.
I wonder how many more seasons it'll take to further this part of the plot again.
It's probably just lack of oxygen. You should sit down. We'll get through this.
Hey wait, how could they be running low on oxygen on this huge ship? Shouldn't they still have like days worth of oxygen left?
I'm bored.
Whoops, the audience's reaction accidentally slipped into the script.
You think we could replace Lotor as emperor?
Who knows?
If we start taking the other commanders out one by one, we could be the last one standing.
Why are these guards acting surprised? It is the Galra way to be power-hungry assholes.
You want to go throw things at the crew?
Yes.
Delinquency. Remind me again why we stopped by to see Lotor's former generals accomplish nothing?
I wonder if Father climbed this mountain.
Why the f are you climbing a mountain anyways? Just fly to your destination.
We would only extract as much quintessence as could be replenished, and I enjoyed my time there quite a bit. When my father found out what was happening, he ordered me to destroy the planet. I refused, and he sent me away.
Oh, so your father was always mentally impaired.
He destroyed them all. I was powerless to stop him.
What's the point in destroying a good source of energy? Did Zarkon just have that hard of a spite boner for Lotor? Plot so convenient that there are literally arrows pointing to the next step. Why do they look so unenthused?
The Temple of the Alchemists. The mysteries we seek are hidden somewhere deep inside.
I thought Lotor said all his research was for naught. How does he know what this place is? They literally didn't even try to have Allura's hair not just totally clipped through her balls. I know Lotor didn't have all that hair just folded into that helmet.
Allura, the tales you grew up with were not just children's stories.
Children's stories turn out to be real cliché. Giant Stone Guardians cliché.
Great protectors, we seek passage through your land. We bring you this gift.
Your gift to them is a map of their own home? Are you trying to call them lost? You disrespectful little bitch. Also, how did Allura know to do this in the first place? I mean, she made no attempt to dodge, so if it didn't work, her life was over. So you're just going to fade to black and skip through time like nothing of what just happened was important or would have at least been cool to see.
But be prepared. We may yet have to prove that we're worthy to be here.
I thought that's what the eye herpes was for. So you have to prove yourself even after you were biologically proven? That makes a whole lot of no sense at all. This landscape for a mystical plane has been reused so much that I'm not even sure who to reference in this case. Let's just go with Bleach for now.
Victory or death!
Because now seems like the best time to go full Garin in an Altean spirit realm.
And the secret is already within you.
The blank you need is already within you cliché.
We should have never doubted you.
I couldn't have done it without Lotor.
He literally contributed nothing to the whole journey aside from simply being there.
Where are we headed?
A place I've been searching for my entire life.
Did she miss the whole part about having to be worthy to get in, otherwise it's useless to show up? Hey, don't all the seasons end with Hagar declaring something that always has little to no effect to the actual story next season?